hag, dullard, vicious prostitute with too many shekels in your bank account. How does that make you feel? Now, how would you feel if that was said about your mother? Well, only 4 days before I turned 13 years old, that was what I saw written about my mum. Being a teen girl, I assumed Twitter was only a place for middle-aged women to look at minion memes and cat gifs. And although I've seen quite a variety of animal voiceovers during my family's time on Twitter, I was very, very wrong. Believe it or not, the only thing that the people who attacked my mum online knew about her was that she's a well-known actress who uses her platform to stand up to anti-Semitism and all forms of bullying. The thing that shocked me the most is that these were adults, grown men and women attacking another grown woman. This really upset me, because every kid's dream is that adult life is perfect. No more maths, no more geography, and no more bullying. Despite the number of PE and drama lessons wasted on cyberbullying talks and lectures, it never occurred to me that online bullying was an actual thing. I've never experienced it, my friends have never experienced it, so someone please tell me how in the world my mother, who uses old people platforms like the Facebook and the Twitter, is being cyberbullied. It just doesn't make sense. You might be thinking, that poor woman, targeted online for standing up for what's right. How is she coping? Well, let me tell you. She's absolutely smashing it. She's having a whale of a time. She's made a podcast out of it. She's constantly on the news. I wouldn't be surprised if one of these days she's invited to Buckingham Palace. Oh wait, that invitation arrived on the 3rd of October. Lucky mumsy. Don't get me wrong, I'm extremely proud of her. However, I, on the other hand, am not faring so well. It was only until I started to write this talk that I could even face what was said about her without tearing up. My mother, the woman who raised me and made me who I am, was accused of being a baby killer, a paedophile, and a prostitute, just for the crime of standing up to bullies. Kids are always taught to do what's right, that bullies never win. So why now is someone being attacked for exactly that? What makes it worse is that these people don't even know my name, let alone that I exist. So how have they had such an impact on my life? I don't think John from Liverpool would have known he made me cry on the beach, or that Sally from Swindon triggered an anxiety attack in Westfield. And I really, really doubt that Sean from Ireland would have known that I was in the hospice with my granddad the day he sent my mum a death threat. Teenagers are constantly educated on the impacts of cyberbullying. But I'm sorry, IT staff, but it's not only us kids that need to be taught this. There's a famous quote, "Education is wasted on the young." And in this case, I couldn't agree more. I'm not telling you to change your beliefs or opinions. No matter what religion, ethnicity, or political preference you choose to adhere to, that's up to you. However, as soon as these opinions become hurtful to others, that's when it needs to stop. If you take one thing from this talk, I really hope that it's the fact that your words are more than just a simple comment. And even if they are aimed at a mature adult, they might not be the only person who sees it and is affected by it. So ultimately, what I'm asking is that you show us kids what's right in the real world and the online world too. Thank you for listening. I hope this has given you something to think about.